shit! Okay, so you're catching me on a garbage run. Now, I've done a few garbage collection recordings before, but this one is unique because I am super tired, and also, environmentally speaking, I'm being attacked by a bazillion mosquitoes. I don't know what the hell is going on in Poland, but there's this, I think someone's actually, like, I'm being attacked in my face right now. There's this insane amount of mosquitoes flying around, which I can't explain why. And funny, I'm from Africa, and I mean, we have the whole malaria vibe going on there in the southern part of South Africa. And I mean, if COVID's not going to get me in Poland, who knows with all these mosquitoes? I nearly forgot. My name is Van der Pugert, and this is Finding Frequency. So today we spent some time in the country house, the one that is closer to home. It's about an hour's drive out, close to a man-made lake. We invited a few friends that we haven't seen over for a barbecue, spent some time together there. It was okay. I mean, specifically the friends that are close friends, Martha and I's close friends, we haven't seen in a while. It was really great to catch up with them because I've been spending a lot of time with family, but haven't been able to see some of my Polish friends. And there is a difference when you meet friends, because friends usually share interests, friends bring different perspectives. So in that sense, it was generally a good, how can I call it? It was good substance for the soul, just to speak to people again who have similar kind of perspectives. And so we spent the day there together. And then one of the highlights, and please don't laugh, but this 47-year-old man, perhaps going through a midlife crisis of a different sort, decided that he wants to at least try, because a dream of mine was always to be able to ride skateboards, but I've always, like, every time I tried, ended up injuring myself, or I was never in the environment where it was really, good to ride skateboards. And it's always something I wanted to do. So now that I'm 47, I've decided to do that. But I opted for, and I never knew that you had these different types. So at some stage I learned that you get something they call a longboard. Now, a longboard is like an easy way to ride a skateboard, just cruising along. It's not for tricks and flipping and all these kind of things that people do, just annoys me and makes a noise. I just want to go for luxurious rides. And apparently there's one in between. It's called a cruiser. It's a bit shorter, a bit faster, a bit more agile. But I tried both today, and I must admit that I'm more of the longboard type for now. So I have, my one friend has been kind enough, and it's actually her board, I have to point out. She's a longboarder, and she gave me her board to use for a little while, just to see if this is really my thing. Go away, mosquito. You might even hear the zooming in the microphone. It's so crazy here. So got some riding in. Nearly saw my ass a few times today, but must say, like, I'm really enjoying it. It's fun. So Marta and I, we will be going away to the seaside, to the north of Poland soon. So I might drag the board along just to take some. I mean, I'm imagining this, take some rides out, and I might do some riding in the morning just to get a bit of exercise, because I must say, my body is really hurting now. My son Francie is man down on the couch because he's also been riding around, albeit sitting on his ass and then going down the hill and having dad catch him at the bottom. So make no mistake, I'm not really tired because I was riding the board. I'm tired because I was catching Francie all the time as he came racing down the hill. And of course, the other thing that was also heartening to know is that my son enjoyed throwing stones in front of me while I was riding the board, because I think in his mind he thinks, and maybe he's right, that if dad had to fall off the board, it would be very funny. So what a day, what a opportunity to experience something new, and how fun is it to do something like that. Makes me think of my mom, who decided when they were visiting here in Poland to jump on one of these electric scooters and started racing down the road. I can still, in my mind's eye, see her doing that. So I guess I know where I get that from. And I also know that if the board breaks down or something needs to be done or serviced, that's my dad's side of the family. So I'm quite excited to explore this little board riding experience a little bit further. So anyways, I've been speaking a lot about boards and all kinds of things. The one thing that I would leave you with, though, is a bit of a reflection that I thought about as I walked up to deposit the garbage. And I thought, after this day, I need to think about something that is a bit more meaningful than reflecting on longboards. And I'll reflect on this. The one thing that is interesting about this whole experience, and maybe a bit about my personality, is that of everything that is bothering me about riding this board, I was, and I still am, concerned about how to stop. This thing doesn't have brakes, and I am currently obsessed with the idea of learning how to stop this damn board. And perhaps in life that is also my personality, is there's always some kind of safety net that I think about, like how can I save my own ass? And I think it's a good thing. It's always good to be able to think about how you can save your own ass and have some plans of plan B or plan C, but sometimes it's also something that holds you back, because thinking about how to stop also stops you from having an adventure, going forward, just going down the hill and figuring things out as it comes. And yeah, you will learn how to stop when you need to stop. And just an interesting reflection on longboarding. Perhaps I'll give out my learning to stop and just learn how to ride the damn thing first. Anyways, I'm going to cut it off here because I'm really being eaten alive. As I'm standing here, I have 4 mosquitoes sitting on me and my neck is already on fire. I hope that you had a good time. I hope that you had a longboarding moment for yourself. Remember, you're never too old or too young. Thanks for listening.